are out of common. You know that for those who were there in Dubai before, anything that happened as technology in the world, when you cannot implement it in Europe, they take it to Dubai because they have money for that. That's a very strong point. And now, when we talk about the real estate price itself, Dubai is one of the cheapest place in the world where you can get your square feet, or square meter if you want, compared to, then you can get me that, compared to other cities, bigger cities like London, like New York, like Paris, like Berlin. When you look at this picture, you can see that New York, for $1 million, you can get only 358 square feet. While in Dubai, you get 1,469. Does it make a difference? You can compare Miami, Tokyo, Melbourne, Paris, 3 times what you can get in Paris. You get it in Dubai. Come back to point. Easy way of doing business. In Dubai, if you want to open a company, you don't need a week. In 3 days' time, you have your license approved. In 7 working days, you can have your bank account open. So for those who want to move the business out of Europe, out of Africa, Dubai is a place. And as an investor, you can also get your personal account open in Dubai. The best place to live and work globally. This is on track. We are not far from there anymore. Because right now, Dubai is ranked one of the best places to live since the COVID-19. As soon as Dubai opened the borders, all planes were coming to Dubai. All the vacation was happening to Dubai. It's one of the best places. That's actually the vision of Sheikh Mohammed, the ruler king, prince of Dubai. He says, Dubai should be, in the next coming year, the best place to live, work, and do business in the world. And all the companies are following the same track. So soon, Dubai will be one of the best places, if not the best. One of the healthcare firms in the world too, and at the center of the globe. When you want to go to Europe, you have 4 hours flight. Africa, 4 hours flight. If you have to go to US or Australia, is around 8 to 12 hours. Yeah, 8-12 hours. That's why when people travel to like Australia, they will stop in Dubai for like 1 day, 2 days. Why? Because it's easy, it's safe, and it's easy to connect to the world. The education and the healthcare is one of the priority of Sheikh Mohammed right now. So Dubai has one of the biggest cities when it comes to healthcare, pharmacy, research, medical technology, everything, name it. We have it there up to, it's a 20 million square feet city, like only for medical needs. Why? Because Sheikh Mohammed says the human being is supposed to be in the center of the action. If we are not working for people, then we are not working. So that's why he created this point. And I have to name something else that we didn't, because we have a lot. Dubai is the only country where you have, the city where you have the Ministry of Happiness. Yeah. And it's really working, it's really exists, and you can see if you visit us. Those are a few points that we just try to mention here to let you understand why Dubai when it comes to investment. If there's any question, you can ask. If not, Gani, yes, you can follow.
All right. So we have come here today for the presentation. Now I would like to tell you guys what you guys will be seeing over here. We would be talking about how to make investments in Dubai, why you should be investing in Dubai. He covered many points. Some of them I will repeat again. Then what are your methods of payments, how all and what all you can do with your investment, and the best part, how you guys can make money. So no amount of money, okay? So you as an investor, first of all, should know you are going to invest in a country which is out of your comfort zone. So I talk to you guys about any investment or anything, I would first want to inform you guys, where are you guys investing your money? Who is the country's leaders? What are they doing? And how can we ensure that your investment is secured? So this, we call him with love Baba Zayed. He is Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. He is the late president and the founding father of United Arab Emirates. So this man's vision is what UAE is built about. He had only one very simple vision. He said, no amount of buildings, no amount of infrastructures, no amount of schools, no amount of palaces you build will ever make a country great. Only thing which can make a country big is its people. So the only thing you can do is bring in more people to the country and expand it. I myself am born in Dubai, I'm raised in Dubai, I studied, I had done all my education over there. Till date, I have not have a plan of moving out from that place because they always give us something new to stay always over there. So this man's vision, he was the previous president of the United Arab Emirates, was followed by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Now Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum is the vice president of UAE and the ruler of Dubai. This guy is very interesting because he is the ruler of Dubai. So he once in a CNN interview, almost 10-15 years ago, said, what do you want Dubai to be? Was the question which was asked to him. He just simply replied, I don't want anything else. I just want Dubai to be number one. Then 15-20 years ago, people actually did not take it seriously. But now what this man did, he built the world's tallest tower. He built the first man-made islands. He built massive structures, which is just imaginable, not even imaginable by anyone. He did it. He showed the world that we could be the best in the world. And now, followed by him, we have his son, who is the crown prince of Dubai. This guy is also a great person. He's a very active, sports-oriented person. If you actually would follow him on Instagram, he would be doing all crazy things like skydiving, scuba diving, jumping off mountains. This is his passion and he always does it. So he's a great guy. And his vision of Dubai is a little different from the rest. He said, Dubai is a place made of deserts. It's a lot of desert. When you come there, you will see it's a little hot in there. Not a little, it's pretty hot in there during summer. It's almost 40 degrees plus. So he said, by the year of 2040, he introduced a new vision, Vision 2040. He wants to make the country have 60% of its land in green natural reservoirs. He will make natural reserves. And the best part is, I do believe him. The reason is because when they say it, they start working behind it. They do not let it pass. They make sure that they start making small steps towards this initiatives, which this great guy have already started. Now, coming ahead to the investment part, I would like to show you about small growth of Dubai in the last 30 to 40 years. This building that you see here, this is the main highway of Dubai for the people who have been there before. This is called the Sheikh Zayed Road. Right now we have a little and a lot more buildings over there. This same building, you can see in a 30 years difference over here. Right? That's the same building. But the only difference is, we have a highway, 6-lane highway over there. We have Jivora Hotel, the world's tallest hotel, Emirates Towers. And behind over here, we have the world's largest mall. We have the world's tallest building, the world's largest dancing fountains, everything the best. We have it in there. Now, going ahead, after this, we made a small thing again. We made an island on the sea. This picture, which is shown here, is almost just 15 years old. The construction of this complete island just finished almost 15 years before. And now when you come here, this is the place where all the mansions are there. You go there, you will definitely meet a football star, or a celebrity, or a musician, or somebody whose net worth is in millions. Because this is the place where all of them have booked their apartments, and they have immense, huge mansions at this location. And by the way, this whole thing, what you see, is built on sea. This is why I told the visions of our leaders are very important to us, because that is where you would be investing. You are investing your money on a country where you are not familiar with. So these are the leaders and these are the structures that we do in Dubai. Now, moving ahead, 2020 and 2019 was not a very great year for anybody because all of us suffered some losses. We had in the last 100 years, we had the worst pandemic which hit us. And what has been Dubai doing and how is the market performing? Because now it's very important for you as an investor to know what happened in the last 1 to 2 years. In 2021, it is a year wherein a lot of people were changing their countries. Every year, millionaires from all the countries keep shifting their places because of the taxes and other issues. In 2021, if you can see, Canada received almost 1,000 millionaire transfers in the year. If you go all the way Portugal, Greece, Switzerland, at the highest in the last year, UAE as a whole country have received the most number of millionaire transfers. This means there is a sudden surge or sudden increase of people shifting as a residence to that because there are many reasons for it. One of which is also the golden visa. The golden visa which is renewable after every 10 years, it keeps getting extended. You do not need to exit, you do not need to come back, you can stay there as a PR, like something very similar to Canada or something. Apart from that, in the last year, the highest number of investors, so I have my roots back in India. So the highest number of investors in UAE right now are first, we took the place. I hope you guys beat it soon. So after India, it goes with UK. And if you come down to the 5th place, it is France. And in the last 1 year time, there has been a very high increase of investors from all over Europe. Europe as a whole place, when you look at it, the number of investors in the last couple of years has been very high. Now, moving ahead to the statistics, the numbers, because I think you guys should all be concerned about what did really happen in 2021. In 2021, UAE recorded 84,196 transactions I'm sorry, we've got 2 welcomes, please. So in 2021, UAE recorded 84,196 transactions. This 84,196 transactions valued up to 300 billion. This was the year 2021 after the pandemic. UAE recorded its highest real estate sales till date. There was never a year before, even before the COVID, that we have done that much number of sales. But after the pandemic, we were the first country to open all the flights. We were one of the first countries to welcome all the tourists to the country because we were very comfortable with it because our investors are always foreign nationals. So we had to open the airports and they did it in a very relaxed way by making sure all necessary precautions were met. So if you look at it over here, this was the point wherein UAE's real estate graph hit the lowest in almost last 10 years time. After the last 10 years drop, they recorded the highest transaction, and in the Q1 of 2022, right now this year, we've already recorded almost 55.7 billion transactions. Out of which, in the last year, 60% of the transactions which happen, almost 59.6, 60% of the transactions which happen are on ready properties. Ready properties are those wherein you invest and you get your returns immediately. And the remaining are 40% are from off-plan properties, all the sales. This is statistics directly from the land department of Dubai. So all this information that you see here will be fully verified in case if it is required. So now, I've given you the statistics, I've given you reasons on why to invest in Dubai. Now I need to give you a little bit of property introduction as well. There are basically 2 types of properties in Dubai. One is a freehold property, another one is a leasehold property. Now, there are differences for both of these, but these are very basic information, so I'll give it in your small bits and pieces. But freehold property is a property which will be under your name for your entire life. If you would choose, you could pass it on to the next of your kin. You can gift it to your son, you can gift it to your daughter, you can give it to your parents. Anything that you choose to do with the property, you could do it. And you could obtain a golden visa as well. Now, this is a property which will be under your name from the day you buy it. Now, we have a different sector called a leasehold property. Now, leasehold property makes the same sense for what happens over here. I come to you and get a property from sir over here for 99 years contract. After this 99 years contract, this can be renewed or it can be terminated. So that is a leasehold property, and these leasehold properties also have their benefits that if anything is to happen to that property, you are not liable for it. It's something which is not under your responsibility at all. And at the end of the term, you could choose to renew it, you could choose to not renew it, but you can't obtain a golden visa on it. You can't take any visa because that, on a legal perspective, the property is still not on your name. Now these are the basic two kind of properties, and if you would ever choose to make an investment, you can choose in two sectors. Whether you want to invest in a project which is completed, which is already 100% there, you just have to move in with the keys, or you can choose to invest in a property which is under construction. Now, coming into both of these sectors, I will be explaining in detail. The reason is because both of these plans, off-plan and ready properties, have their pros and cons. So I'll start off with the off-plan over here. You can see the highest amount of capital appreciation. This is the best part of investing in a project which construction is yet to start or it is ongoing. If you are interested in making an investment of $200,000 over here, you get 3 years time. In this 3 years time is when you start paying for the property. During this 3 years time, you can get approximately up to 25% of capital appreciation based on the location where you're investing, based on the product that you're investing, and based on many other factors which we will be advising you about. And when I tell you about 200,000 dirhams project value, during this time span of 3 years, you only have to pay 50% of the value. Your project value is 200,000. You only have to pay 100,000 of the project value until unless the construction is complete. So once the construction is complete is the only time that you would need to pay the remaining 50%. Until then, you are free to hold on to your money and you get the same capital appreciation on your investment of 100,000 and nothing more. Now, getting into the payment terms of an off-plan property, you can see over here, let's say you are interested in making an investment of 200,000 dirhams. You only need 20,000 dirhams to start, $20,000 to start off. Once you start off, during this 3 years time till the building is ready, your payments of the remaining 40% will be broken down. It will be charged in quarterly basis, semi-annually basis, annual basis. Different developers provide different payment plans. So anything could be worked out. So you get an elongated payment plan with the small investments which you could actually make. You don't have to flush in all your funds in a single time to a property investment. Instead, you get enough and more time to make all your payments. Now, going ahead, this is the best part of off-plan. I told you guys will be getting capital appreciation. If I would have told you guys to buy a property over here in 1990, you would have told me, please run out of this place. You're here to fool us. I don't want to buy any property from you. But at the same time, this is the same Sheikh Zayed Road in 1990. And this is the same place right now. So what is an off-plan property is a place, a community which comes up. Now in Dubai, we are building the world's largest mall. It's already Dubai Mall, we have the record. And now we are building something twice the size, the world's largest mall. After that, we are building the world's largest residential tower, which is going to be in Maidan as well. It's a huge community which is coming up. After that, we are building the world's largest quay. Now, this is a community which is progressing. So basically what we are doing is, we are designing a new downtown. Now, the place where, for the people who have already visited Dubai, you guys would know. When you went to Dubai Mall or Burj Khalifa, you would know that that is the downtown of Dubai. We are making a new downtown a little away. And we are selling projects over there for half the price of the existing downtown. So that is an off-plan property. Now you get a choice of making your investment in a community which is growing and which is prospering. Now this community has a lot many features in it. He will be explaining those features as well, but in detail. But I will not go to that in full. Now, my job in here is not just to tell you the good news. I come with bad news as well. Now there are some negative sides to investing in an off-plan property. When you look at the negative side, One of them is that you put your money and you want your investment returns, 7%, 8%, your basic requirements, 7%, 8% returns what you want. If this is what you're looking for on an immediate basis, off-plan is not a choice for you. Because in an off-plan property, you get high capital appreciation, but to get immediate rental returns, that wouldn't be possible because you have to wait until the property is complete. And secondly, which is a fact, which I cannot avoid, there are chances for the project to be delayed. When a project is delayed, there is a legal binding book between you and the developer, which has contracts mentioned in it, in which it shows 6 months delay is permissible, 1 year delay is permissible. Anything more than that, you can actually claim or do many more things in this possibility. Now, one more thing, in case if you guys have any questions, please stop me where I am and I will be answerable. At the same time, when you look at ready properties, the picture is a little different. You can actually get immediate rental returns. So I can personally guarantee you, if you make an investment of $1 million today, in 30 days time, I can make sure that you start signing checks or you start signing contracts for your tenant to stay in and make 8% guaranteed ROI. This is in case if you're going for a ready property. Yes, please.
Question. Where is the new downtown location going to be?
I'm sorry?
Where is the new downtown location going to be?
It is called the Mohammed bin Rashid City.
Okay.
Okay. Mohammed bin Rashid City is named under the ruler of Dubai. There are 4 major developers there, which we will be showing their projects as well. So most of these huge developments are semi-government, so all of them are coming up. We've already completed almost 50% plus construction in most of the projects there. Including the mall, we've finished the foundations and 3 levels up. So once you come next time, we'll surely take you around there. It's a very nice place. So coming back to the ready properties, yeah, as I said, you can get your immediate rental returns on a property, which is the bare minimum what we provide to our clients is starting from 6 to 8%. It gets stretched all the way. And in regards to the handover of the apartments, once you get the keys for the apartment, within 2 to 4 weeks is the time that we say, you get the keys of your apartment without any hassle. The only reason we are taking 2 to 4 weeks is because we need to do the snagging and anything else. On a ready property, you can get up to 70% of mortgage facilities allotted to you. That depends completely on your financials and your bank statements. It will not be on us. If your finances are well enough, your banks can give you from 50% to 70% for an international investor. Mortgages. And there are some negative sides to it as well. Any ready property that you buy, any ready property, whether it may be in any location, you always buy it at a premium, more than the usual off-plan property. Because off-plan property, you're actually buying it 1 year before and you're waiting for it. A ready property is already at its peak and the price would always be a little higher than the off-plan one. Apart from that, when it comes to an off-plan or when it comes to a ready property, your capital appreciation. I just showed you guys when you invest 200,000 or 100,000 in an off-plan property, you get a quick capital appreciation. The reason is because it's not just your building which is coming up. Along with your building, the whole community which is there is being developed. But in a ready property, the community most probably will always be there. So your chances of capital appreciation will be a little lower compared to an off-plan property. Now, if you invest in a property which is already at its peak and the community is being developed around it, you're buying a ready property in a community which is being developed around it, your return on investment will be a little lesser than the normal ones because people who are staying will be staying at a construction zone where there's construction all around. So these are some few negative points in regards to ready properties. Now, moving on to how you can actually pay some amount to a developer. There are basically 3 different types of payments. One is mortgage. In mortgage, we have very basic requirements. The banks from Dubai, they give out loans to all our international investors. Your requirements are simple. You need to either have $30,000 equivalent amount in your bank account. You need to show the banks 6 months income statement. That means your salary, your business revenue, anything that is coming into your finances, you need to show them the records for that, and a confirmed residential address. The place that you're staying, your permanent address. These are the basic 3 requirements. Banks will tell you if you're eligible or not. They will ask you for more documents in case if it's needed. Apart from that, you can go ahead for a full cash payment. We accept cryptocurrencies. We accept wire transfers. Actually, cryptocurrencies is one of the major reasons we are getting a lot of investors now, because the market of crypto is very volatile. So people actually are trying to encash their cryptos and make sure that they buy real asset investments. I'm not saying crypto is bad, because including me, I have invested something in crypto. So crypto is always good, but since the market is very volatile, it is not very easy to have a hardcore investment. We never know what is going to happen. So we accept crypto, wire transfers and checks. Now, if you don't want to go with the bank, you don't want to pay full cash, we'll give you one more option. At 0% interest, we'll give you developers, we'll give you people who are building those buildings, who can give you 3 to 7 years post handover payment plan. That means you pay 40 to 60% during construction. Once you get your keys, the remaining 40%, pay it off in the next 7 years, pay it off in the next 5 years, pay it off in the next 3 years. This is why we say, as per your requirement, we'll alter the kind of product that we give you and make sure that you make the highest returns out of it. Now, going ahead, these are some of the key developers we work with. I am pretty much sure anybody who have visited Dubai would have seen 2 names, Imar and Damak, because it's very hard to go through a road where you don't see Imar or Damak, because everywhere they are there. So we have a lot of developers, including Heart of Europe, who is building 6 islands in the in the sea, which will be a complete, a complete out of zone new theme, which you guys will get the announcement very soon, because it's going to be a place with a lot of tourist attraction. Now, the basic reason that we work with so many developers is because if in case he comes to me and tells, I want a unit, I'll pay full cash, but I need 10% ROI guaranteed. Nothing less I will settle for. I will straight away take him to Shobha Heartland and tell him that invest over there, because I can guarantee you 10% I could get it for you. At the meantime, somebody else comes to me and tells me that they want a flexible payment plan. They want to pay it off in 2 to 3 years. I'll take you with me. I'll probably take you to Eagle Hills. I'll take you to Danube, anywhere, because whatever is your requirement, we will tailor the product according to your requirement and make sure that you invest in the right project at the right location. Location is everything in Dubai. You invest in the wrong location, your investment growth will be very difficult. So we as a company, our job is to make sure that we know what is the developments which are coming. We know what are the new projects Dubai is launching. We know where are the new metro lines which are coming. So we choose those developers, the best projects, and give them to you. So moving ahead, I would like to introduce, I do not want it to be a very lengthy briefing. So what I would do is, these are the very basic information which I've given you. Now I would like to show you some pretty amazing properties, which are always what we do back there. And I would like to welcome Andre to give you a small orientation for these properties. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I hope that you guys got a lot of information so far. So now we'll just go a bit through a few properties development. Actually, why we chose a few of them, because those are the new launched in Dubai with the new technology. That's why we choose like 3 of them, just to let you see what's happening right now in Dubai. And later on, we'll discuss the money part, how we place the money, what are the benefits and the payment plans. So here it's Azizi Rivera Red. It's a new building in Mohammed bin Rashid. Someone asked, where's the new downtown? This is the new downtown here. Here will be the new downtown. And the old downtown, this is the old downtown. So here will be a new downtown. Why? Because here will be the mall, the Medan 1 mall that I was telling now, the tallest Dubai Medan 1 building, That should be the highest residential building in the world with a 360-degree restaurant at the 300 meters from the floor in Dubai. So, and here you have the Dubai, the extension of Dubai Canal that's supposed to be, but now it will be the Crystal Lagoon. So in the middle of the desert, you have a sand beach, 2.7 kilometers, and all these tend to be green as per the project of Dubai, the vision of Dubai. So REV, it's a smart building, ecology for those who care about the environment, because it will be, all this facade will be solar panel all around the building, and here you have the green leaf till up. Pass. So these are the view. What REV Weave has a classy, it's the welcoming area. So the entrance of the lobby, you have this waterfall, and here will be the valley parking. The difference between REV and five-star hotel that we know we have now is that most of the time when you guys arrive to the hotel, you park your car, you wait for the valet to approach you before handling the car. But here at REV, 1 kilometer before you reach your home, the valet will be alert. So as soon as you arrive here, the valet will be there to take your car, and he will deliver your keys at your doorstep. REV will be having also all the building actually in Dubai now. We have this promotion of infinity pool. So REV will be having an infinity pool at the top. Can I have the view? We don't have it.
I can show you a complete video of this.
Yeah. Put that video, please. This is what REV offers. Sand beach, 700 square meter gym. Okay, so basically REV offer an ecological lifestyle with 5-star living, more than a 5-star hotel. So basically, that's what we get here. And the next project will be, so those are the amenities. The flow forest, they'll be having a forest in the top. Like you can have, you can feel like London being in the desert at any time. The infinity pool, that's Safa. An infinity pool that we have here. Safa is, okay, sorry, let me introduce Safa. It's the new signature of Darmstadt. Darmstadt is one of the biggest developers that we have in Dubai, semi-governmental. So it's one of the biggest. You have EMA and you have Darmstadt. EMA is the one that built the Burj Khalifa and most of the iconic building in the downtown. So the competition is Darmstadt and EMA. So now the trend in Dubai is to make smart home, more luxury. So here in Safa Tower, we have, those are the amenities, the attraction that we have. The walk age for those who like the strong sensation, adrenaline. You have the spiral glass that you slide all around the building, seeing all the view of the build of Dubai in the night. And you have this magical and beautiful suspended sand beach with wave at the 17th floor of the building. So when you swim, you have the view of the park, and then you have the view of the floor because it's transparent. Those who like those type of sensation, and you have the sand beach here. So it's the first infinity and suspended pool in the Middle East that you'll be having there. The design is primarily like emerald. In the interior is like emerald. Why? Because this is like a necklace. If you look the shape, come back. When you look the shape of those two buildings, they look like a necklace. So it's a Swiss necklace from the Grisogolo, one of the biggest designer when it comes to jewelry in the world. So he's the one who made these two, and those are branded by him. Primarily by him here. Next one. This is something magic also that Dubai is bringing, because you guys, when you're going on vacation, most of the time here in Europe, you'll be like moving from Italy to Spain, Spain to France, because of some new sensation. Venice, you have Portofino, all those cities. Here, Denmark have done something magical. They put all the Mediterranean cities in one area. So means by 10-minute walk, you can go from Venice to Malta. So in the middle of this, you can have different sensations of vacation. So you will see this type of houses with the boat, like in Venice. You will see the White House like Santorini in Greece, and you have the lagoon that goes all the way. It will be around seven Mediterranean cities with a lot of amenities. Can you put that video a bit, please?
Yes.
Contemporary living inspired by water.
So this will be
A community where essential villas surround crystal lagoons, where you can wake up to waterfalls and shop in waterfront style, drift into fantasy, and get social by the shores. It's time to
stop a bit, come back. The water, come back a bit, just a few seconds back.
where you can wake up to waterfalls and shop in waterfront style, drift into fantasy, and get social.
Cinema. So that will be the first water cinema in the Middle East. So you're swimming by getting your popcorn, Coca-Cola, and the water and watching the movie. So those are types of life that we like in Dubai. So that was Damak Lagoon. Okay, that's it. So basically, those are the three major projects that we have right now in Dubai. I mean, one of the three major projects that we have in Dubai. So now, also we think about how secure is your investment? Because that's the question that I know most of you have. Like, why should I put my money in Dubai when I'm living in Europe? It's so risky. So, but actually, since 2008, after the crisis, Dubai have put some measure in place where the money is controlled by the RERA. So when you invest in Dubai now, you don't pay to Damak, you don't pay to IMA, you don't pay to us, you pay directly to the government when it comes to off-plan. Why? Because if it happens that the project is not successful, you get your money back. And the developer will be fine. Now, something else is that we keep building in Dubai and people think like, okay, if they are building that much, who will be buying all those houses? So there will be an oversupply. Again, RERA is there to make sure that the supply equals the demand. So you will never have like houses empty in Dubai. Till now, those are the 3 points that the few points that we have we can mention here. And how to buy? Who can buy in Dubai? Everyone can buy in Dubai. Everyone can buy in Dubai as long as you can afford your down payment. What we need, simply the passport copy, ID copy, physical address, contact details, email, and your mobile number. Why? Because all the documents will be sent to you through the DHL courier. The company can buy also, but it's supposed to be a Dubai, UAE-based company, not international company. But now we saw that you can open your company in Dubai in 2 days' time, in 48 hours here, 2 days' time. Means if you don't want to buy on your name, you can buy on the company. You just have to set up a company in Dubai and use that license to buy your property. So these are the points. 5% down payment or 10% down payment is the minimum that you need for your down payment, and you have 4% that we pay to Dubai Land Department. These are the only fee that you can pay when you're getting property. If we can call it like that, let's say 4% tax, but those are just the normal fee to get your property registered under your name by Dubai Land Department. Any question here? If not, King's property. Why King's? King's, because we will do the market research for you. We will do your property management. We will assist you for your home finance, mortgage, even your travel arrangement, and we don't charge you. They charge a lot in Euro, so we don't charge. Why we don't charge? Because we are King property.
We want to get paid by the developer.
And now, something else. My background is customer service for 10 years, and then sales manager and relationship manager at Denmark, IMA, Azizi, Suba, most of those companies as sales manager and relationship manager. And my collaborator Abdul Ghani has a background in banks, customer service with developers. Because what's happened when you buy property in Dubai, the next step is the payment of the time after your investment. Sometimes what's happened is that you receive calls from the developer. But now, what we will do, we make sure that you never have you have an easy life. Means all your paperwork will work on them. Why? Because Abdul has worked with all the developers, most of the developers in customer service, so he knows what they ask most of the time to investors. I've worked as customer service also, in customer service and in sales. Means we can advise you what you have to buy in Dubai properly. So when we put our experience together, is exactly what an investor needs. Someone who can help him to choose a good product, someone who can help him when he has issues with the developers, because we work with them, we know who to touch when we have an issue. So those are the points when it comes to why Kings. Now, before we move on, we'll do this simulation. Get me that simulation, please. Apparently, you guys don't have question. It means you're getting all the information right. Oh, we are so boring.
We're waiting for the prices.
The prices, eh?
Yeah.
Now over here we are just showing you what a property would look like back in Dubai. So this is one of the leading developers over there. It's called Shobha. So these are the iconic landmarks which you can see: Burj Al Arab, Jumeirah, downtown.
Stop there. Again, the old downtown, as we're seeing, will be here. It's here. The new downtown that Mr. Abdul was saying is just across the other side. So both of them will be almost the same area, distance by 5 to 10 walking and driving minutes. So that's the one. And the most I will not say the best place, but the place that is more in demand now in terms of investment is here, Medan 1. Why Medan? Because they call here Mohammed bin Rashid City. It's been named after the Sheikh Mohammed, as Abdul said. And this is supposed to be the most green place in Dubai. All the pictures that you're seeing, you see a lot of greenery. That's how it's supposed to be. And that's Soba. That is Soba, one of the developer, one of the leading developer when it comes to luxury houses. And have a waterfall, the waterfront here, the one I show you from Azizi Rev. And here you have schools. These are schools. They will build it already. One, North London Collegiate School. Here you have Heartland College. And you have all these buildings here. Here are villas, very, very prime luxury villas. So it's a very green community. It's 70% of the community's are houses, and then you have 30% greenery. As you can see how green it is. This is Crest.
So we are trying to take you through a virtual tour of a building. It will only work if the internet connection is really good, so we'll try for it. Yeah. So this is a general virtual reality view of a 2-bedroom, I believe. You have your living space over here. As per the new norms, all houses are coming with a open kitchen design style. You would have your dining space, your living space. Any apartment that you buy will have 3 white good appliances, which is the fridge, the washing machine, and the dishwasher would already be there. Then you can choose whether you would want the furnitures or not. You'll have your guest washrooms. So we'll not be going through all the bedrooms because I think this is a 4-bedroom or 2-bedroom apartment. But I'll try to get into the master bedroom, yes. We have here your walk-in closet, your walk-in wardrobe over here. It's already built in. And the washroom. This project is located very next to the canal. A canal is something, it was actually called a canal, but then they changed it to Crystal Lagoon, where it will be a swimmable beach right at your doorsteps. That means at the front of your house, at the front of your building, you will have a beach which is 2.7 kilometers long.
Good. Okay, thank you. Get me the simulation that we did. Yes.
What was the price of this apartment?
Which one? The one that you just showed there?
Just showed.
If it's 4 bedroom, if it was 3 bedroom, that is around 450,000 euro. Yeah, and is around 135 square feet. Square meter, I mean. So those are big apartments. Yes. Okay. Now, we're talking about the price. Okay. Let me first say something like here we are just getting a figure for you to understand how your investment can go. And in this simulation, we did not take in consideration that you can get a mortgage, though it's there, because as an investor, if even though you're not living in Dubai, you're allowed to get 50% on bank assistance. If you're a resident, then you have 75%. So here we consider the fact that you want to pay your apartment by yourself, no bank involved. And most of the developer will give you the post-handover payment plan that goes for 3 to 5 years, depending on the project itself. So here, the value of your project, of your property is $200,000. We more know dollars than euro. So the down payment that you have, as we're saying, like you have either 5 or 10, you'll have 10% down payment that you have to pay, and the 4% that you have to pay to the DLD. So that makes $28,000 This is the down payment that you have to pay. Then you have all your documents signed, your sales purchase agreement, registered under your name. So then you have a balance of 40%, which will be paying quarterly in 2 to 3 years, the time of completion. So this 40% equal to $80,000, and the total during your construction you have to pay is $50,000. Some developer will tell you have to pay 40 before completion and 60 after completion. Others will say pay 30 and 70 after completion. So here we take it at 50-50. So 50 after completion, you have to pay 100,000 after completion when you receive your key. So it means the developer will invest his money to finish the apartment before charging you. 50% that you have to pay, you have an option, mortgage, post-handover payment plan of 3 to 5 years. We choose 3 years here in this simulation. By the time of completion, we say about the appreciation. And again, we are being conservative. We don't want to give big figures. We are trying to give the lower one. So here, after 3 years, if your property was 200,000, on the time of completion, it should be minimum 250,000 because appreciation in Dubai is mostly is even more than 25% right now at Medan where we're talking about. So let's take 50% only, 25% only. So you have your house worth $250,000 at the completion stage. 3 years post-handover payment amount will be 100,000. The expected ROI annually will be 6%. 6% is the minimum net that you can make in your apartment in Dubai. Actually, when you make 6%, people make 6% are not happy. They're like, I'm not happy. Though we all know, I don't know, here in Germany, I think your average is around 4 to 5. In Dubai, 6% is bad. So that's why we choose 6%. So though you only have 6%, if we consider that you're having 6% per year on your return, means for 3 years you'll be having 80% cover already from your investment, which will be $36,000 dollars. Now, for the 3 years payment plan that they gave you, you already collect from the rent 36,000 net. Means from your pocket you only have to pay 64 to complete, which make your total investment for only 164. The 100 you pay here and the 64 that you pay for 3 years after you're using your house, though you collected already 36,000, your property value being at 250,000. Again, here is only for 3 years. Now here we are talking about 6 years when you complete all the payment. So it will be more than this value, for sure. But we try to be very conservative, like what can happen as well. So the profit gain that you're making for the 6 years is 86,000 out of, which will be around 52% of your investment of 164. I don't know if you guys are getting me clear here. If there's any question, you can stop me and we can go through it again. Is it clear for everyone? Anyone has a question about it? Now, the net that we are talking here, net of 6%, we consider that you're not living in Dubai, so probably you give your house to a property management firm that charge you 5% from your annual revenue, because that's the basic that they charge. And you're paying to the government of Dubai the sales charge, which are the sales charge per square feet in the prime location is around 3.5 euro per square feet. Means at the end it will cost you maybe 4,000 or 3,000 euro a year. Yes, please. Yes.
And the down payment we could have done from the first time.
Yeah.
50%. You cannot say it's a profit which will come out of that. It's definitely wrong.
No, what? No, I'm talking about no.
Just take the labor
Yeah.
of the day of yearly labor. You cannot make this happen.
Okay, where you cannot reach? Well, I mean, what's the point?
You have done a down payment, let's say 1 year before. Let us take
3
the
years
value,
before.
3 years before. Let us take the value of the money of the day which you have given up to 3 years. It's not more the same value.
Yeah.
Let us just take normal return of 10%.
No, actually, maybe
It's in regards to the inflation.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Inflation happens almost around what? 1 point something bare minimum percentage. It's
What we are trying to get here are numbers that how much you're paying, and how much are you getting on the time of completion. Because we cannot here
the money which you put 50,000, 1 year after 3 years. The value of the money which you have put in today is not the same value which will be after 3 years. That's clear.
Yeah.
You don't need to have any financial.
Yeah. It can be up, it can be down.
No, if you put it, let's say, in the normal bank,
Yeah.
where you get a return on it for just 8%,
Yeah.
how much is it after 3 years?
Which bank will give 8% on annual? Do you get 8%? I don't know.
I mean,
But actually, I get your point. Yeah, if you look at the value of the money, yeah, you can say like, okay, I'm not getting. It should be something. Is far from those figures. Yeah, that's true. But here, what we are trying to implement, what we are trying to explain here is how much are you investing from your pocket, and the developer, how much are you investing from your pocket, and how your house is getting appreciated by the time you're receiving your key. Because normally, as I said, we did not consider that you'll be having the mortgage here. We say we are not putting the mortgage involved because the mortgage also will have different calculation. So I'm just trying to put the figure here that this is when you say we are investing in Dubai, you are not putting the 200,000 or the value of the money that you're supposed to put. Because normally, if you're buying it by cash, you tell, okay, pay this amount of money and then you have the house. But they are building the house and you end up paying only 164,000 totally from your own bank account. So the rest will be generated by the house itself. So you have 18%. And this 18% is the minimum that you can get. Because normally, as I was saying, in Dubai, when people are making 6% return, they are not happy. Though the world global average is 4 to 6, 5%, but 6% in Dubai is the minimum. And here, I consider that you're making your rent annually, not short term. Because if you go on Airbnb short term, you'll be making 12 to 15%. And if you make 12 to 15% for 3 years, that is 36 or 45%. Means you'll be paying only the total 60% for your own investment. I don't know if if you're getting me. Because if we go deep on calculation, it's true, we'll sleep here.
No, I would.
I mean, you need, if you have a financial background,
Exactly.
So trying to explain that, take into account that the money which you put today, 100,000, is not the same money after 3 years.
Yeah.
No,
Just
there
take
would.
some
No, there would.
Just take the.
There would definitely be an inflation, but also along with the inflation, when he was explaining about the additional 3 years, which was there after the capital appreciation, we never counted the 6. We do agree, for a fact, inflation would be there. The currency, if you would keep it in your bank would give you 8% probably per year. At the same time, even your property over here, the same investment which you made over here, an 8% average basis, we have increased the capital appreciation, wherein I could actually show you a community where it has gone up to 40%. The same Mohammed bin Rashid city, we used to sell studios over there for 600,000. The same developer, 550,000. The same developer is selling the same studio at right now, at this moment. If you want a studio over there, first of all, it is sold out. And when they get a cancellation unit, they are selling at almost 1.1 to 1.2 million. This is a bare minimum capital appreciation because we've removed all those big numbers from the picture because we really did not want it to sound very astonishing because we've tried to keep it at the very basic. In addition to that, even because this is something which we did for our client, okay? This is in AED probably, so This is something we have done for a client, and he's actually receiving the investment because we've given it out, because I've not made it into a presentation. We've just kept it as an Excel file because this is something which we had proposed to him. Now imagine one of the simulation which you saw for the whole virtual tower. The client was requested for a 2-bedroom ready property to get it at 1.5 million, which is almost around 410,000 USD. He got almost around 4 months to make the full payment, and whether he chose mortgage or cash, his net income on an Airbnb, it's not normal rentals, because in Dubai, Airbnb and hotels have almost 70 to 80% occupancy. That means
83 this year.
it was 83 this year. That's new information for me. But 30 days in a month, 21 days of those 30 days are always occupied in Dubai hotels. So what we do is we ask our investors, get good location, good units, and Airbnb them. Over there, you will be able to make more rental returns. What we did simply, he got a guaranteed ROI of almost around 10.69% at the beginning of the contract. This figure over here was almost around 168,000. We removed 8,000, still keeping it on a lower figure for him. He's still getting a net amount of almost 10% per year for his investment. His payments can be in 3 types: monthly, quarterly, annually. So these are some of the ways where you can actually make immediate rental returns as well. So that was one of the things which he told, where we could actually get a long-term payment plan, depreciate your asset value in a way it doesn't affect you. The value of the apartment only will be changed. In figures, you will have no differences on it. We've tried to keep all the numbers very minimal, but this is something very actual, because I have sent this to a couple of clients of mine and they're actually doing the investments. You can see the currencies are in AED, USD, and in INR. INR is Indian currency as well. So this is something which we are currently working on as well. So I just wanted to clear off any number confusions on this, and he'll carry on.
Any other question?
Yes, what are the service charges for?
The sales charge? The sales charge are per square feet. So depending on the project, he goes from 10 of 6 dirham, which are like 1.5 euro, 1.5 euro, to 15 to 20 dirham, that we are talking about 3 to 4 euros per square feet. So yeah, but if you take an apartment like, let's say 1,000 square feet, then it will be like around either 1,500 euro per year or 3,000 euro per year. So these are the net that you're paying for. The service charge means elevator, the lobby, all the common using area. And then you pay 5% to your property management team. So, but again, the net that people are making in Dubai are really out of those numbers that we put there. We try to keep those numbers very low so that we not get confused, because and those are the information that we wanted to share today. Yes, please.
Ah, je peux poser ma question en français?
Oui.
Ok. Ce que je voulais savoir déjà, c'est de savoir, à l'instant que j'investis à Dubaï, et la propriété est là à mon nom,
Oui.
parce que nous on a souvent la mauvaise information qu'il faut toujours être parrainé quand on veut investir gros dans les pays émirats.
Ouais, ça c'est une contre-information. Non, dès que vous investissez à Dubaï, si vous avez signé le Sales Purchase Agreement, qui est, ouais, parce que quand vous payez les 10%, les 10% plus les 4% du Dubai Land Department, vous avez un document d'achat qui est donc Sales Purchase Agreement, SPA, je veux dire en français, contrat achat-vente. Donc, d'un bien en construction. Donc ça, c'est bien, c'est un bien en construction. Maintenant,
je vais même spécifier le mien. Par exemple, vous, dans vos projets, il y a les meubles. Moi,
Oui.
je suis intéressée par les meubles. Je suis en train de venir pour voir les meubles.
ouais,
Par exemple, si je veux un magasin dans le meuble,
vous l'achetez.
voilà, acheter, pas le...
Vous l'achetez.
Voilà.
Vous l'achetez. À Dubaï, vous pouvez acheter les magasins, vous pouvez acheter des villas, des appartements et les bureaux.
Je veux dire, à l'instant que je fais mon achat,
Ouais, c'est
C'est
à
à
votre
moi.
nom. Si le bien est déjà... Oui, allez-y.
Oui.
Ouais, si le bien est déjà existant, vous avez ce qu'on appelle le title deed, c'est votre titre foncier.
C'est vous maintenant qui faites la proposition si je joins le projet en construction ou si
Ouais.
j'attends que je finisse.
Voilà, ça dépend vraiment de l'investisseur, quelles sont ses intentions. Donc on l'accompagne. Si vous avez besoin d'un bien, généralement, les biens déjà construits, on les conseille pour les gens qui ont peut-être la famille qui se déplace, comme par exemple après le Covid, beaucoup de gens ont voulu quitter leur pays pour Dubaï. Donc là, ils achètent des maisons déjà finies. Parce que ça, c'est un bien utilisé à utilité personnelle. Mais pour investissement, on conseille toujours de partir sur les plans de biens en construction. Pourquoi? Parce qu'il y aura l'appréciation qui va suivre avec et vous aurez un plan de paiement plus long.
Même la possibilité de modification
Voilà.
pour avoir exactement ce que je veux.
Voilà, exactement.
C'est ça, le projet.
Donc, c'est ça. Si vous achetez un bien, c'est clair, il est à votre nom et il est enregistré par le Dubai Land Department de Dubaï aussi longtemps que vous la possédez. Et si vous revendez, la personne à qui vous vendez doit payer les mêmes 4% que vous aviez payé auparavant. Et on transfère à son nom. Et les biens que nous vendons le plus sont les biens à vie. Donc, il n'y a pas de parrainage.
Je veux juste compléter quelque chose. Simplement pour dire que je l'ai fait. J'étais à Dubaï, j'ai acheté et l'appartement il est à mon nom. Parce qu'il y a beaucoup de fausses informations qui sont divulguées sur Internet. Et tant qu'on ne franchit pas le pas, on ne sait pas la vérité en fait. Donc je l'ai fait, j'ai eu le crédit. Parce qu'il y a plusieurs manières d'acheter. On peut acheter via le crédit. On peut acheter en cash, on peut acheter sans rien. C'est-à-dire, on choisit un plan de paiement. C'est-à-dire, on achète le bien sur 10 ans. Moi, j'ai pris la première option qui est le crédit. Je vis au Luxembourg et j'ai obtenu un crédit de 70% par une banque qui est une banque à Dubaï. Et j'ai mon titre de propriété en mon nom. Donc, c'est faisable en fait.
Et pour la deuxième option, des personnes qui sont liquides mais qui n'auront sûrement pas tous les documents pour obtenir un crédit, vous faites ça comment?
Quel document pour obtenir
Je
un
vais
crédit?
dire par exemple, pour obtenir un crédit, il vous faut...
Il faut juste la copie de son passeport,
oui,
les
c'est
extraits
revenu,
bancaires.
comment vous vivez, plein de choses comme ça, non?
Donc,
Oui.
c'est juste les deux là. C'est juste les deux là. Vos relevés bancaires, votre adresse physique et
ceux qui viennent en cash.
ceux qui ont la cash, ils sont la bienvenue sur certains développeurs. Ouais.
Non, c'est savoir, pour pouvoir...
Ouais.
D'accord.
Le taux d'intérêt.
Le taux d'intérêt pour les banques à Dubaï, actuellement, c'est à 1,9. 1,9. Et toutes les banques accompagnent à Dubaï. Toutes les banques. C'est pas
Simplement,
combien.
tout le
C'est
monde
combien
peut
c'est en
acheter.
Allemagne?
Il suffit juste d'avoir la vision. En fait, Dubaï aujourd'hui, on a ces prix là à Dubaï parce que le marché n'est pas encore mûr en fait.
Ouais.
On a eu ces prix à Paris il y a 50 ans, 60 ans. On a eu ces prix au Luxembourg il y a encore 20 ans. Aujourd'hui, on ne peut plus acheter au Luxembourg. Et c'est effectivement ce qui va se passer à Dubaï. Dans 20 ans, on ne pourra plus acheter. Déjà à Burj Khalifa, on ne peut plus acheter.
On peut pas, ouais.
Donc c'est ce qui va se passer.
Moi, j'ai une question. Bon, si je pose la poser en français, mais
Oui,
je
oui,
pose la
allez-y,
poser
ouais.
en anglais, comme vous voulez.
Allez.
Vous avez déjà entendu tout à l'heure quand vous dites, OK, quand on fait 6% à Dubaï, on est fâché, ça veut dire qu'on n'a rien fait. Mais est-ce que vous avez des références pour soutenir des affirmations de ce genre? Parce qu'en réalité, je ne connais pas trop Dubaï, mais j'entends tout simplement quelqu'un qui me dit quelque chose. En général, on a besoin de références qui...
Oui.
Et pour, n'est-ce pas, back up ce genre de assertion.
L'immobilier de Dubaï est transparent. Si vous avez l'application, si vous pouvez download l'application Real Estate Dubaï, vous avez tous les détails des transactions immobilières. Je peux vous partager ça tout à l'heure. Et vous pouvez aussi juste taper l'immobilier à Dubaï sur Google. Le taux, la rentabilité, vous allez avoir beaucoup d'articles. Ça, c'est clair. Tout le monde peut entrer à avoir ces informations. Même si vous êtes investisseur ou pas. Le Dubai Land Department, c'est une plateforme ouverte pour tout le monde. Et quand vous regardez, vous pensez que si les Européens commencent à acheter beaucoup à Dubaï, c'est parce qu'ils ont fait des analyses. Ouais. Aujourd'hui, il y a 5 pays européens qui sont dans le top 10 des acheteurs des acquéreurs à Dubaï. Et parfois, les gens n'ont pas l'information, tout simplement. D'autres questions? Move it. Sur ces dépliants, le QR code, si vous le scannez, vous allez avoir une multitude de projets. Parce que là, on a juste 2 ou 3 projets, mais vous allez avoir avec les plans de paiement. Donc, et que voilà, si vous êtes intéressé à investir à Dubaï, François sera très enchanté de vous donner quelques conseils et vous assister aussi. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup pour votre temps.